We had another incident this week where an innocent kuso we found out had become collateral damage. Our friend Na called to say, can you look at the tree? It's got some dead branches on it, and I'm not sure what to do.
And it was on one side.
Yep. And I said, oh, when did the fire happen? This is her neighbor's house. It melted the siding on her house. I said, it also killed the branches on your side. And we're going to need to do some pruning because those are dead now. The heat from that fire was pretty intense, and it was a fire last fall.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also,
on the way to Na's house, I came home and told Stephen they shouldn't let me out of the house. I just end up with more stuff to look at. I was driving by and saw some misguided berming. I hate to see this happen. So house has been remodeled there on the corner lot, busy street.
Oops.
On a lake. Great lot, lots of lakefront. But they've decided to handle that traffic on the street with berms. You see the new soil piled up there. And a new drain on the outside, which I'll cross my fingers and hope will actually work, because that's a lot of water that comes off of the road. But they're tall berms, probably close to 8 feet tall and maybe 12, 15 feet wide. And they're planting arborvitaes on the top. And this is the misguided part of this thing. A berm, if you can keep the water moving around it, a berm is okay. But arborvitaes like moist soil. They like to be sitting next to the river.
It would prefer to be right at the lake level.
Yeah, to be down at the edge of the ditch. But they're planting arborvitaes, and I'm the guerrilla photographer here, so I can't show you as closely as I'd like to. But every one of these, there are 50 of them planted so far. Every one of these, the main trunk is there. The main trunk is the heavy line. The branches are the sidelines, and they're all coming out of the ground. The branches are coming out of the ground, which means that, like all arborvitaes, these were planted too deep in the pot, and they've been planted just that way on top of the hill. And there's 50 of them up there, and my count, as I walk back to where I parked my car and ran over here, my count is they're going to put in another 150 arborvitaes.
All along the same way.
And no sense my putting a note in the mailbox. If the berm was new and there were no arbs on it, I would put a note in the mailbox and say, great berm, don't put arborvitaes up there, but don't put arborvitaes up in the air.